Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Thursday, May 15th, 2025. What's working in 29 Palms and what isn't? That's what city officials and staff want to know, and they put together a survey to find out. As part of their 5-year strategic plan, the city has released a survey and wants residents to provide not only feedback, but share their hopes, dreams, and expectations for the future of 29 Palms. The survey outlines community priorities in categories like infrastructure, the economy, tourism, activities, and more. The city wants your input, and you can find a link to the survey in this story at our website, Z107.7fm.com. The Morongo Unified School District announced this week that they will be holding a special hiring event on May 31st at Yucca Valley High School. Reporter Gabriel Hart tells us what kind of classified positions the district is looking to be filled and what else is being offered at this valuable local networking event.
This in-person event offers job seekers a unique opportunity to learn about available positions within the district and how they can make a meaningful impact in the lives of local students. Representatives from various departments, including health services, information technology, custodial, and instructional support, will be on site to answer questions and connect with potential candidates. Open positions for non-certificated staff include health and nutritional services, instructional aides, clerical, custodial, information technology, ELOP, and much more. Attendees can learn about the district's hiring processes, employee benefits, and career advancement opportunities, receive on-site assistance with applications, and network directly with MUSD staff to explore a variety of roles. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources Stacy Smalling said, quote, "Our goal is to connect with individuals who are passionate about education and community. Whether you're looking for a new career or want to contribute your skills to help support our students, there is a place for you at MUSD," unquote. For a full list of current job openings, please visit the link in the story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Gabriel Hart.
After a 9-year hiatus, 29 Palms High School is bringing back their Hall of Fame program with 3 grads set to be inducted tomorrow morning. The Hall of Fame began in 1991 with 6 inductees and has since grown to 32 total inductees. The last induction was in 2016, with Larry Bowden being the most recent honoree. Due to the impact of COVID, the Hall of Fame was put on hold, but the school is excited to bring it back this year and plans to hold an induction every other year. The ceremony is set for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, though the event is not open to the public. The 3 being introduced into the Hall of Fame this year are Daniel Mintz Sr., a 1975 graduate of 29 Palms High School who has lived in 29 Palms since 1967. Mintz has been a 29 Palms High School softball coach, a Little League baseball coach, and the announcer for the 29 Palms High School football games for many years. He has been involved in the Elks Club since 1978 and a Rotary member for 30 years. He was elected to the 29 Palms City Council in 2010 and has been mayor 3 times and continues to serve. Kevin Cole, a 1986 graduate of 29 Palms High School. Cole is a college graduate, former mayor of 29 Palms, high school basketball coach, and has won a CIF title. He created a spring basketball league to give children in 29 Palms an opportunity other than just hanging out on the streets. He has graciously helped many children with meals on away trips, shown up to graduations, and continues to give to the children in 29 Palms. And Ariella Denyo Roberts graduated from 29 Palms High School in 1999 as a valedictorian and ASB president. She attended USC and graduated in 2003 with a BA in Public Relations. She was hired by Paramount Pictures and worked as an executive assistant in their home entertainment department before working for East West Marketing Group and then Warner Brothers. She was recruited by Disney and joined their kids' television franchise team and leads the Disney Junior team. She now holds a unique executive position at Disney Entertainment Television within the marketing organization, acting as the go-between divisions and departments to produce synergy promotions and activations. With over 3 million visitors a year and climbing, Joshua Tree National Park's weekend crowds can make hiking in the park hard for those who live here year-round. Weekdays in the park slow down as we move into warmer days, and online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with a story that reminds us of one of the many reasons we are lucky to be local.
If you're like me, you don't see the national park much on weekends. In spring, when visitation is at its highest, I'll only get inside the park on a Saturday or Sunday if I have visitors in town, and they need to get up early enough to make it in before the long lines. On Sunday mornings, when everyone's moving a little bit slower, I can usually squeeze in breakfast at the Palms before circling back and using the much less busy 29 Palms entrance. However, soon we may be battling the heat along with those lines, making weekend treks into the park more trouble than it's worth in my limited days off. But with the sun staying up longer as we move toward the summer solstice, there are still plenty of hikes and loops inside Joshua Tree National Park that you can do in the late afternoon on a weekday before the sun slips behind the hills. One of those is the Desert Queen Mine Trail, which is a short 3-ish mile there and back again hike with minimal elevation changes and a whole lot of big open landscapes that are beautiful to behold in the raking golden light of the late afternoon. It's about 14 miles inside the park from the west entrance, and on a Wednesday at 3:30 in the afternoon, the parking lot only had one other car in it. The trail itself has varied terrain, but it's pretty easy going. I did the hike in Chuck Taylor's when I realized I left my hiking boots in Flamingo Heights, but there are some rocky scrambles and steep inclines as you head up toward the now abandoned gold mine. The mines themselves have been blocked off and caved in for visitor safety, but you can still go inside a few of the more horizontal mine shafts a few feet. Some mining equipment and old homestead cabins remain in the area, and if you're a casual rock hound, there's plenty to be found out here. Some small fields of quartz and chrysocolla are scattered around the mines, but all the gold is either still hidden deep in the monzonite or gathered up by the turn-of-the-century miner whose fortune was short-lived. According to the National Register of Historic Places, which has the original 1975 application for the Desert Queen mine, a man listed as just A. James discovered gold in the Desert Queen mine in the early 1890s. James' fortunes didn't last, however, as he was shot and killed after signing over the mine to a local cattle rustler named Jim McHaney. McHaney operated the mine until it passed into the hands of William Keyes around 1917, who continued to mine it sporadically until 1961. Even if you get off of work at 5 o'clock, there's still plenty of daylight left to burn on a weekday in the park, and if you have some favorite short hikes or loops that you'd like featured, send it in to me. We'll have pictures of the Desert Queen Mine Trail and links at this story on our website, Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
In advance of Grub Steak Days, the Yucca Valley Chamber of Commerce is holding a Leeds luncheon today at noon. Bring your business cards, pick up Grub Steak information, and enjoy lunch with community members and business owners at La Cuguama, located at 55315 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. The dangers of drunk driving will be simulated at Yucca Valley High School today as part of the Every 15 Minutes program. At noon today, the program will simulate a drunk driving collision to demonstrate the impact that impaired driving can have on friends, families, and the community. The simulated traffic crash that will be conducted at the high school will involve an impaired teenage driver and a fatally injured victim and will include emergency responses from police, fire ambulance, coroner, and tow truck companies, just as a crash would require. The Yucca Valley High School Trojans softball team is ready to take on Bellflower High School in the first round of the CIF Southern Section playoffs today at 3:15 p.m. at Trojan Stadium. It's time to rally behind these talented athletes as they battle for victory. Come out and show your support for the team. And finally, the City of 29 Palms invites residents to attend a community disaster preparedness event this Saturday. Attendees will have the opportunity to engage with a variety of local and regional agencies that specialize in emergency response, fire safety, health services, and disaster recovery. These agencies will be on site to share valuable resources, answer questions, and provide demonstrations on emergency readiness. This event is a great opportunity for residents to learn how to protect themselves, their families, and their neighbors in the event of a disaster. Expect information booths, giveaways, and interactive displays for the whole family. The event is Saturday at the 29 Palms Community Center, located at 6547 Freedom Way, and runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.